Welcome back to my video series, A Therapist Reacts. And this is the series where I react to the news stories and I talk about the psychotherapy components, the psychology components in the story, and how that psychology could impact our society and our culture. So I hope you're enjoying this series. If so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on social media, like this video, and go look at the other videos in the series. I think you're going to enjoy them. The story I want to cover today is something that happened yesterday with Minority Leader Senator Mitch McConnell, who had a health issue like right in front of everybody. And before I go into this story, I do want to say I disagree with just about every aspect of Mitch McConnell's politics and have struggled mightily with some of the things that he has done over his career. But having said that, I don't wish ill will on anybody. I don't wish bad health upon anybody. I want to see everybody thrive and do well. And I felt sad when I watched what happened with Mitch McConnell. So I'm going to play a little bit of a video. I want you guys to see kind of what happened. And then I want to share what I think is a really important lesson or lessons, or kind of two things I want to highlight here. So I'm going to share what I think are really important things in this story. So I want you to see what happened, and then I'm going to break it down and talk about it.
Path to finishing the NDA this week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Okay, Mitch? Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your press? Do you want to say anything else to the press? Go back.
Go ahead, John.
I'll take it. Let's go back to you.
Go ahead, John.
Go ahead, John.
So that's what happened with Senator McConnell yesterday. He later came back to the podium, said he felt fine.
You're fine, you're fully able to do your job.
When I saw that, before I knew anything that had happened, it looked like a stroke to me. I used to work at a brain trauma treatment center as I was wrapping up my undergraduate degree. And I was with a man when he had a grand mal stroke, and it was exactly like that. Actually, it was exactly like that. Now, I'm not a doctor. I have no idea what happened to him, but I do want to say this about this story. Mitch McConnell is an 81-year-old man. And when I saw this, it made me think about the time that we spend, and it made me think about self-care. I think a lot of us work really, really hard, and we don't take care of ourselves, whether it's our health or getting rest or whatever that might be. And it just made me think how important it is to attend to our health. And it also made me think about what we do to cling to power and positions. You know, if that had happened to Mitch McConnell and he worked as a cashier at your local grocery store and that had happened, the people around, if he were 81 years old working as a cashier and that had happened, the people around him would probably want him to retire and go home and rest. And because he has this position with significant power, the people around him are going to want to hold on to power and status. And I think that's concerning. We should not put power and status and the preservation of power and status over our own health and our own health needs. And it concerns me to the degree that we do that. Now, I understand the Republicans want him in that position for the reason Republicans want him in that position and all of those things. But, you know, there are younger people, up-and-coming politicians. The world will move on. The world will keep going. It always does. So I would love to see Mitch McConnell get rest and enjoy the rest of his time here. The simple truth is, we're not on Earth forever, and we're not on Earth for a super-duper long time. And when I saw this, I just thought, this looks like a catastrophic health issue to me. I've been around people who have had similar kind of health issues. And when he came back, said he was fine. I think he said he just got a little dizzy, and maybe that's exactly what happened. But when we're 81 years old, like, we should be enjoying our loved ones, enjoying our kids and grandkids, and the last bit of time we have here on earth. And it's made me think about self-care, and it made me think about rest and relaxation. It made me think about the way we spend our time here. And again, I don't agree with any of Mitch McConnell's politics. I've been very frustrated over the past few years with some of the decisions he's made and some of the votes he's had and some of the people he's supported, but I wish him nothing but the absolute very best, and I wish his health to be a speedy recovery. I hope that this is not a serious medical issue that has serious long-term consequences. I hope he recovers very quickly, but I also hope he prioritizes something than just the preservation of power and status, because I think his health matters. I think his time on this earth should be spent doing the things that he loves and enjoys. And I think as people watch, I would love to see him be an example to people that we can prioritize our health, our mental health. We don't have to work so hard to hold on to power. So look, guys, like, in order to have really high quality health and mental health, you've got to be able to take care of yourself, and you've got to be able to read your body's clues that something is off. And these are the sorts of things that your body does to let you know that something is off. Now, again, I'm not a medical professional. I don't know. I guess on some level I'm a mental health medical professional, but I'm not a medical doctor. So I don't know exactly what the root cause of that was, but I was really concerned when I saw it. And just human to human, I hope that things get better for him, and I hope that this does not turn into a catastrophic issue, and I hope that he makes decisions that prioritize his health and not prioritize the preservation of power and status. If I could say this, I think that's part of what's wrong with our political system currently, is we have people working really hard to hold on to power and status, and instead of just following the process of the democratic system and allowing new voices and people to contribute to the system. And I really hope Mitch McConnell is healthy and recovers well, but I also hope he prioritizes his health. So that's the key here to me. That's the story within the story. Please share this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media. I love you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next story.